Hello and welcome back to Whatever Wednesday with some House Flipper. I figured, some chills, kind of relaxing early one. So we're just gonna simple and easy. And it's gonna be a mess. But we'll get through it together. If you've never played House Flipper, it's literally what it feels like. You just build houses and like flip and refab houses. Literally. Hello. Welcome to House Flipper. This game will allow you to buy, renovate, decorate, and sell houses. For now, however, you need to be content with this shack that you can call an office and the laptop that is your command. This is for the DLCs. I Own Garden, HGTV, Luxury DLC, Cats. And this is the shack where we start. So, first things first, we're gonna have to clean this up quite a bit. Start with that. There's a few bits. Stupid. What do you like, sweet? You know what I like about games like this? You just point and click. So if you point at the weeds just disappear. So I don't actually have to go through the meticulous process of pulling out individualized weeds. Nope. You just click. No more weeds. It's like, I'm improving. Yeah, I don't get the tablet to like go inside. Like literally, I can't. It's the tab button and you can't. So we're gonna finish with the weeds, deal with it in a minute. Some of the first ones are just kind of very simple. It's getting you the introductions almost. There's a couple that can quick start you. They actually added quite a few. There's they added a museum. That one's new. They added the demos for the various DLCs, especially with their new Dino pack that's going to be coming out, which is going to allow you to build restaurants, which is super cool. Build, refab, and flip old restaurants. That reminds me of something. I feel like that would be something like in real life that like I get an older restaurant, kind of, fix it up, flip it, either keep it for himself or like like how Robert Irvine did for a while, and Gordon Ramsay has done in like Kitchen Nightmare. Those kind of things. So it's basically like doing that, only you get to sell it or keep it. Keep it. It's sick, All these weeds are gone now. Ugh, seriously, be able to point and click and get rid of weeds. This house. Oh, the cobwebs. let's enter into this nightmare. Oh my. All right. You know what? You can just stay there. I'm just gonna. You know what? No, I'm not even looking at that for right. Until I can do something to fix it, I'm not looking. There we go, your laptop. Your laptop will allow you to find jobs, buy houses, and switch between them. You cannot afford to buy a house yet, but it looks like you have your first email. Okay. It's gonna be literally, I love some of these just because they're just so wild. Like, this is a very easy one, but from a Sarah Lewis. Topic: ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from my house. Hello, I'd like to hire your company to put my house in order. I know from photos posted on FaceSpam that my ex-boyfriend broke into my house, made a huge mess, and stole the radiator. It is possible that some other things are missing too. Please clean up the house and replace the missing appliances. I'd ask you not to inform the police about the whole matter. I'll settle it myself with my ex-boyfriend after I return from my business trip. Regards, Sarah Lewis. Like, you get a preview of kind of like what you're walking into. There's also a setting. I change it. So there's a couple settings I'm actually gonna show because you have to change how your arms look. It sounds silly. I'm gonna say that the silliest thing I've said on stream in a while. Settings. What arms do we want? I would like female arms. Please. Your choices are male, female, Santa, zombie, cyborg, cyborg 2.0, and farmer. Also, I do display broken glass and cockroach. I cannot cockroach. I've been around bugs like that and good. So thank you. Anyway, I have also clicked off the mole most because the mole is kind of like really weird looking and creepy, and I'm not a big fan. I don't know what the lighting is, but I like it, so I leave it on. And this is just because of me. You know? Yeah, you can actually make the assemble mode super hard. It's just normal. But we can figure. Sound. Ha! There we go. Sorry, it's a while since I've been. Excellent. Continue game. Now we have bird. And the sound of me walking. I like that. Either way, I am nice and I do try to like go around. Oh wait, thingy. Perks. Look, I'm sorry. The easiest way to get those perk points for the garden stuff is honestly just making sure you can see the weeds. If you can see where the weeds are on a map, if you like, I can't find. But apparently there's a weed right around here, right there. See? Look at that's hidden. It's like decently hit. Some of these are decently hidden. You gotta come at them at like a very particular angle. See? Look at that. Alright. Get the weeds out of the yard. Get the weeds out of the yard. You get extra bonuses. Because that perks move faster. So I'm fine with free perks. Faster, go easier, you can dig faster, you can do stuff. I was literally apparently surrounded by weeds. I'm fine. Look at that. How many weeds? What a mess. They're a little obnoxious, but like, when our birds are a little obnoxious, part of me also want kind of, you know, hope that it may attract me. Or, no, come on. Like, we haven't even... Hurry up. I extra... Because I'm nice. I believe you can actually read if you them. There is get stuff. Like again, you can't if you don't have the garden pack. Some of this stuff like. And so if I'm gonna get. Like I love this game, so but if you're new to this game and you want any recommendation on DL, it's so much. It adds quite a few, you know, things. Like, don't get me wrong, all of them are fun, but like, and Pets adds some really good, flat out garden. The ability to create cool custom gardens is just actually to kind of center around a whole house and a whole look. If I had any equipment, I would be, you know, mowing, but I don't. So let's see what this dude did. This house. I'm gonna kind of leave the door open. Oh my god. Look at this. Friggin'. You got a unique I'm gonna flip these. You guys can just live up. Friggin' dude came in and definitely. I'm gonna be good. This is the big mom. I need to replace the radiator. You're a tablet. From now on, you have a tablet. You disposal. Yeah, like I wasn't using it 5 minutes. press the tab button to use or hide it. I love how they use the one with the arrows, but most keyboards nowadays have the word tab instead of on it. Allows you to buy things. It'll be handy for this task. Oh yeah, because I have to. That's... I'm gonna work on cleaning the floors up a little bit. God, if that's how it worked in real life. Okay. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna live there for... Over. Okay. Oh, here. Increase planting. Radiators. So in the initial ones, you basically have a little bit of money, which because it'll say it in the upper corner, but you had to pay for it yourself. So getting this guy. High quality. It's fun if not. House slippers are enough of. I was a little worried there for. Alright, now we can put the TV back. I try to set it back up. Finish cleaning. And the kitchen and the tables and the counters and everything. I question what substance. Because what did you do to make it stick so bad on its face? That sticks. I don't. So this is my favorite section because look, I like the ability to see the dirt in the minimap, but the multiple trash disposal saves, but so many times, you know those individual cans, instead of clicking each and every single individual can, what it does is it basically locks a bunch of them together, so it like item locks them, and then you'll remove like 7 cans instead of just the 1, which when you get to the frat house, oh, we have a book. And yeah, book. All right, what are you doing here? Newspapers. USA Top News. He's wearing a bird. Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I've never actually taken a good. So this is the second. We can rearrange this, or we can just straighten it up. If we just straighten it up, it kind of this. Oh, and then the bath. Yep. God, her export. A little bit. Nice. Alright. That should be everything. We're gonna be nice. You've completed 100% to ex-boyfriends or tools. That's fair. You've completed 100% of the job. You may have completed for $785.39. I love how they go into the details of the cents too, like yeah, just did exactly what she asked. Radiator and, you know, spruce up the house, make sure it doesn't look like complete garbage. I love the outside shot. Like, I did anything outside besides holy. I think I'm gonna like, it's a little bit or the well, now that we can actually clean up our space. Oh, we missed some, see? Yes, I'm outside. This is why. Look, mini map. See the mini.
I gotta get over myself.
I did a. Ah. Like, I found 3 weeds. Or I think I did. So there's a million ways we could go with this space as well. I'm gonna get the ability to sell things. Like that idea. So we have 3 options. This one, green means it is from the garden side of things. So we have cleaning the garage, radiators, or a bit of gravel and a couple of bushes. So that one's garden. So do we... You know what? I'll flip between at least garden and not. Because 1, 2, radiators. Alright. Via Jack Graham. Topic, radiators. I will pay you if I am fully satisfied, or you get nothing. Winter is coming. The winters are hard, and there are no radiators in my house. Mount them. Very specific. His ex-girlfriend took them all back, I guess. You know? I feel like, but the thing is, she only had 1 radiator. And I have to fix multiple radiators in this house. How many ex-girlfriends does this dude have? Hold on. I'm gonna open up every single door in this guy's house so we can check out all the rooms. Alright. Well. This is radiator 1. I would also like to point out, after installing this, this is the strangest baby room I've seen. Well, technically he took all her radiators, so maybe she took all of his. That is fair, I suppose. Also, is this not like the strangest baby room? Anyway, kitchen. Nothing in here. Yeah. Hello. Radiator. Wait, I have a skill. Oh. Oh, tiles. Tiles. It is so... If you don't pick that one up, you can only hold 3 tiles in your hand at the very beginning, and oh my god. It takes so long tile thing if you do. Oh. Alright. Bathroom. Alright, definitely gotta do stuff in the living room. Nothing in here. Your couch and the lack of TV across, despite the big wall to have screams. I have problems. Goodbye. Cool. Sink and towel. I'll do the towel rating. And then I don't have to pick. There's literally 1 towel. I have by and large technically done of the radiators in the house. Why he didn't just tell me he also... I don't. He didn't. Well, I'm going to do it because otherwise you know, job. He should have told me he wanted a sink too. I have so many to choose from. I also don't want to go super high on the budget, so I'm thinking a cheaper sink. We've got a couple that aren't on the $100. We've got some nice, you know, wooden countertop ones. That one's... Like, even this one with the marble, that one's nice. You get nothing underneath. And you know what? For telling me, you get this. The most basic bitch friggin' that I can give. Look at that. Like a... Oh. Blood. can get those will do it. This is why Astro. Alright. Ta-da! All tasks complete. And I got a skill point. Okay. I'm just ending this job. Enjoy your fish. You were like, he was so very though. When flat. Flat attention. Also, I love all of the photos of the rooms we did thing in. Like the living room and the kitchen. We did nothing in those rooms. I'm getting a scope later and then have you noticed that by using the gallery tab on the tablet, you can choose any image from art, poster, picture to hang on? Yes, I do. I don't like that. Soon. This is the cell one. Alright. We now have cleaning the garage, a bit of gravel and a couple of bushes, amaranth walls, and baby on the way. Yeah, you get more. Just keep getting. So like if I do this one, I think like 2 more pop up. So I think I might go in a little bit of cleaning the garage is soup. Cleaning the garage. Hello, we need to clean the garage. Please throw away all the boxes, trash, and old tires. Please don't forget to clean the window too. It's better not to touch the tools though. My husband doesn't like it when someone moves them. Can't find them after. Regardless, Smith. This is just like someone filthy they want to offer Karen, if you actually look at it. So like everyone's got conspiracy theories on the different individuals you work for or sell things to or whatever. Because while I don't believe the names really like overlap too much, you do see similar patterns of like there we go. I'm just getting rid of the weed. I know. Like, it gets me bone. So who cares? Also, hit this entire corner of wheat. This is just nasty. It's just nasty. Look at these weeds. Look at these weeds. Calling themselves flowers. Lying about being flowers. Those guys you can't take out unless you have Weed Whacker, like specifically the Weed Whacker, and they're supposed to be like thorny pricker. Annoying. And now we look at this chaos. Yep. That is a very... Here's my thoughts on this though. If even if this is just someone who went like, outdoor trekking wrong, or one, how did you get that into here with like all these boxes crap without hitting any of the boxes? Or did you like back it out and hope you didn't hit any of them? And two, how did you let me get this far? Oh, and in case you're... That goes in... Ish. Yeah. We're not gonna go sneaking around. That is not what... The job is cleaning... Sprucing this place up. having foxes. I love... Yeah, extra. Give me that. Hyper mob. I'm getting ever... An individual selecting every single phase box will be a thing of the ultra hyper mode. And voila, we're done. One weed. One weed was gonna happen. Oh. Almost closed. Almost closed behind me. Go in order. Topic: bit of gravel and bushes. Hello, I work at home in my dentist. I can deal with all kinds of teeth cavities, but not with those holes and weeds in my garden. Please lay some gravel on the front part of my... Get rid of it. Could you plant something there to make it look better? Kindest regards, Evelyn Hawk. This is where how to do... I admit I am a little bit anal when it comes to gravel, like, that's just... Now on, you're able to plant a garden. Look for plants and gardens. Yeah, gardens category in the shop. Congratulations, you unlocked a new tool. You now have a garden house. Oh, easiest way to do this, by the way. Don't worry about the weeds quite away. Get your gravel. Square. Pick your size. Be like the smallest or the standard, whatever. Pick the color. I'm just gonna go with white. Make and use the middle button to make it big, make it small, but big. Big and big and small. And then you just all you see. Much easier. Same dealio. Gotta fill it in with gravel anyway, so you just will fill it in with gravel and make it a lot easier. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna burn. So this one's fun. So this is the two-colored gravel square. It also comes in like the various sizes, but it comes in a white and black mix, a blue kind of mix, a graphite mix. For this particular section, I'm going with the white mix just because it'll match up with what we've already been using, but it does offer some fun ways to kind of lay out a garden space. So. See the light edges right there? That's the boundary line, so basically don't have to go past that. I'm going a little bit past that, but I like it having almost, so that's a me. I like clean lines in cozy feel, and it makes it confuse people sometimes. I want all them clean lines, but I want those clean lines without being void of color. Give me a house that has like perfectly, you know, manicured garden in like perfect raised beds but it's still a garden. Touch. Well, you know. You know, even have to can. Someday. So, next up,
Shrub.
I have so many. This is gonna. Hmm. Okay. We have spheres, we have spirals, we have cubes, we have balls, we have wides, we have whoosh, we have practically a tree. I'm thinking spirals or something like shaped spirals or something. That could be fun. But for the back, since it's a wider area, maybe something that's kind of like the, you know, dense, like overgrowthy vibe. So we have a creeping, I can never say, coniferous shrub, creeping dense shape, and dwarf shrub carpet shape. So this one is a little more expensive, but it actually is a decent profile, and then you can kind of go down. We've got a red cedar, we've got the savan, which is a Juniperus sabina glaucata. Yeah, they include the Latin names for all of these, which I think is really neat. Creeping pine, and what they actually look like. They treat this game right. And then my personal favorite, which is the Fisted Juniper, because I like juniper. I like juniper and red cedar, which is the gray elm. So, that's actually. But like, when I say they're a bit bigger, this creates a nice, like, it looks like it's, you know, taking up the whole area, and it's gonna be like full-bodied. I can do something similar here. Yes. Oh. Dig a hole. Dig a hole. Dig. Can't use half the path. This one's a little wider. But like, that looks, that adds kind of, this guy's a, look, I'm spending my own, I'm the only one. They also have this guy, which is different. Bruce's. This one has a lot more, but there's the Himalaya. That's immoral. If you try to sell something you're not, it literally goes, that's wrong. And you have to be like, I don't care that it's immorally I care that I need to put in the big old plant I need to put in to make this space look much better than us. Well, maybe they should tell me to get rid of everything in their yard like maybe instead they should just trust someone who's an actual landscaper and not, you know, whatever they saw on Pinterest. I say as someone who would trust entirely what I thought. It's annoying. Pinterest not fast. Oh, is that like Mother Gothely? Or is that in like a Mother Gothel way? Or like just a, you know. Oh yeah, see, blue spruce. I don't even know what that is. It's got a really cool name. Miss Paris Lacionia. Thuja Occidentale. These sound like no. Pinus niger. I know what that one means. That's pine. Pinus is like the pine tree, stuff like that. Nigira is tundra, so cold weather. See? I know some of it. I don't know. Juniper blue. Oh, this one's a full-bodied. Ah, like you're just those kind of like, because if someone is running a dentist's office out of their, okay, one, they've got issues. Why are you running a dentist? That would be my first question, actually. Okay, so black pine. See? Thank you. There we go. Black pine tree. Oh, black pine fire. Also known as Austria. There. This was not that one. This one was, but it's pretty. So like, you gotta imagine, like, you know, if you're running, if you got like another person or two parks here, this is kind of the what they, you know, their view. So, you know, not horrible. It's gonna be a whole bunch of pictures of the place just best photos. Really capturing the essence of everything I did in this yard. There we go. That's like the one good photo. It's like the one good photo is that last one. Nice. Now's getting. I'm not allowed to leave. Oh. Okay. First step. Lean. Second step. Let's get some doors in. And some. How about that? We're gonna start with floors. Floors. All right, so we have tiles, panels. Panels is the wood. So, how, like, do we want this to be like super modern minimalist? Do we want this to be like ultra stuffed cozy? The Prem parquet strips, actually. So, like, these, so I note everything that they, it's the rotated one. I note every single item that they use in this game is real. The paints are all real. They're real names for paints. It's real name for flooring. It's real name for tiles. Like, those would actually be light colored rotated parquet strips if you laid them like this versus the traditional way to lay parquet strips. They're not kidding on that. They might not be Prem. They might be a different company. Just like you might not be able to find, let's say, the Luna gray tiles, but this kind of tile would be considered a gray foam marble, basic linoleum or no marble tile. Like, the names are real. The colors are actually like HGTV because they actually worked with them for how, when the pack came out, a lot of the paints, the names are real. It's hilarious. The names are very wild. I'm gonna go, you know what? There's a really strange yet delightful look that I can do for the bathroom. And it's gonna sound weird. It's gonna make it feel like this warm, kind of cozy bathroom you expect out of like Greenwich Village in New York in a movie, like these, and it's gonna make no sense. Makes sense. Windows and doors. So let's go with some windows. One of my favorite windows in the game. I believe it's a newer window. I believe it was in yes, sadly it was Farm. So it's the Farm DLC. These guys, the Perim. They're very like they're and the color swatches them if together. So and it goes in centimeters, which is very interesting because normally a lot of stuff does meters. But I'm not gonna change any of the colors. I just want to show you. But see, like, it's a nice window that faces the backyard too, because I'm gonna put a fence. But the question becomes, what colors? The frame, I traditionally do a darker kind of, vibe, something like maybe the dark oak or the dark ash or something, in a lighter interior with something like the heck bamboo or the cedar, something that kind of gives it a slightly lighter pop. Natural oaks. But I can do the reverse. I've done the reverse before, but I don't like it being all the same across the board. If it's all the same across the board, then it just kind of feels so... And like, frame and shelf matching. Like, this shelf and the frame matching is one thing. But I like how the window just kind of has that little pop of a lighter color going. Also, big window. Love them. We're gonna do a couple of those. In a couple different spots. Because, like, again, if we put, like, say, a bed or something here, I want a window next to the bed. Hello. Can I help? Did you bring a toy? Got a toy? There's tolls to keep. Oh, there's tolls to keep. Oh, because you're a love bug. Charlie's a good boy. It's Everyone get some void. A void? You got the zooms? Is that what it is? I'm gonna get nothing done with you. I'm gonna get nothing done with you around, but it's gonna be amazing. Alright. You've paid your dues? He paid his dues. Can't even remember what I went. Okay, I don't think this. I don't remember what it was. Might have been the. Oh no. This is why it's annoying. I mean, like, I remembered the dark ash, but I did not remember. Oh, I hope. This. Let me look at. I can just change those. I can just change the other two. And I would rather switch out those two windows and the like. Hi. When is this sweet? One more. There we go. Now we've kind of kept in line what most stuff was, but this area can be divided based on the section of, and that can create a nice divide between sections. What is a very tiny room. Also, now we have a shelf. And I like shelf doors. I don't want to look at just. There's some. That one's kind of weird. Ash. Birchwood. That worked. You swings debris. Yeah, I'm here for that. That's actually kind of cute. I like this swoop. You are not a bath. You're cute. I'm not a bath. Need a bathroom. Yeah, this is the door that actually goes with those windows, but the issue is it is. Oh, it's got a smaller version? No, I like the swoopy. I need just, oh yeah, one of the spaces you can get for the pets. A train. That's a fun one, actually. Interior door. Hey, look, it's the first basic interior door we. Hill. Can still get the dark. Because I'm doing like a lighter color, so this is perfect for a bathroom. Nice, simple, but well enough. Like, I'm sorry. How is this already 1,000 times a nicer space? I haven't even done up the walls, I haven't painted anything, but somehow this is already 1,000% nice. Also, I need to read. You know? So the plan usually with the fence is I put it like pretty much right against the section of this house and cut across on both sides and have a defined little front area with a defined back. Oh, that's not in. I'm in. It's. Well, that means I'm gonna have to. I didn't want to have to. But I like the symmetry. Ooh, 150 by 150. Let's. Yes, that look. We're ignoring the exterior. How does inside? You know what? I can work with that. It gives me actually this nice chunk in the middle to play with, so. Oh, also we. Oh, we've got a few. Okay. Demolition. I'll go with it. Rated hammer. More money. Regulated mowing speed. Oh my god. If it's not regulated, you can't control how fast it goes and ugh. Alright. 1 through 5. With an Amanda Johnson, Matt Marlowe, Ethan Jones, Thomas Johnson, or Anthony A. Oh, some of them are knockdown walls, some of them are paint. I should probably go with one of the paint. So I can get the paint, but I think this one doesn't paint. This one doesn't. Paint skills are important. Yeah. This one's fun. Amaranth, Tropic Amaranth Walls. Bonjour. I want my house to look a bit more arty. Could you please paint some of the walls in my living room amaranth? And the remaining walls should look stunning in gray. Oh, I almost forgot. Can you please replace the broken electrical socket? Merci, Amanda Johnson. This is the room you're painting. I usually pick one wall and do like one of the longer walls in the amaranth, which if you don't know what amaranth is, yep, you have paint with paint. You don't know what amaranth is? It's a, oh. Yeah, that definitely looks like a dead electrical socket. I'm glad the game knows which, you know, socket each thing's supposed to go into. If I had, I'd get it. Look at that. X. So the room in question. Also, this really, I wanted to get these. And the first skill I always take for painting. Don't waste paint on like the walls. So you don't paint over your paint. So you basically use a set amount of paint and don't waste money, you don't waste time, you don't paint, you don't waste. Seriously? Done. Okay. Yep. Amaranth Adventure. I'm not kidding you. These are all real colors. Please remember that. Please remember all of these names are. And gray. That's a large one. We won't need it. So, starting with the amaranth, I usually go with this back wall just because it's one of those, when you first walk in, basically what you'd see that amaranth wall and then the gray kind of surrounding it, so it becomes the feature. But you see how you paint, and if you don't stop, it just keeps painting. That's wasteful. I don't want to waste paint or time, you know? Not when the paint's expensive. Paint is expensive in like real life. So, painting skills. Speaking of, with the office, I was thinking do a combination of maybe like paint and then some tiles to give it like a wall or two. Maybe colors. But the question becomes, what colors do we go? Tile? Got that appeal to it for it. I don't know, maybe like a yellow, like a soft, like, it could be nice. I don't know. Or perhaps some kind of like AG green. Oh, yes, skill point. Sorry, 100%. You won't waste paint on an already painted wall. Flat out. Like, I'm sorry, don't get me wrong, some of the skills, but not wasting paint is my number one. Because then you can just kind of go down a line. Hear that? Just nice, isn't it? Empty? Did I? I did. Who knows? It is slightly more amaranth. And then sell off whatever you need. And now we're gonna do the rest in gray. She wanted like a wool. So she's got her feature wool. But yeah, this is definitely very gray. I think the gray behind the teeth, you know, versus the more poppy, almost red purple that the amaranth is. I guess the best way I can describe it is kind of like a I mean, red and blue. Goals. Just stand here and paint as much as I can. I move. Getting the job done. It's kind of what I do. Is I'll just stand and just kind of get of. Like, okay. I don't know why. Everyone's got their yeah, one amaranth and gray room. I'm sorry, the less paint I use and the you know, I can get faster. I can always get faster. Less paint. Because then I waste less money. I also love how they take photographs of all the rooms I didn't go in. I didn't even exist in these spaces. But you're telling me there's, you know, Alright, so for paint, traditionally I do this back wall, but I feel like, because this wall is so unusual this time, couple walls, and do this back wall in a very vibrant kind of like wallpaper backsplash. I usually do a little bit of like wood to kind of offset stuff. Oh, that's right. Arm doesn't have it. I don't expect it. But let's see. Let's start with paint. So paint comes in two styles. It comes in the individual colors, like let's go with yellow for example. Like it comes in, you know, brights. And then there's gradient. Gradient's interesting. Gradient is, I believe it came with the HDT. So you have gradient, which is also all of the basic colors. First question is, what color do we start with? I think we were looking like that is a. Do you have any burnt? A burnt terracotta. That's not. Coyote brown could look nice. Maybe brown sugar. Yep. Real names. Melon pulp. Gold champagne. Spanish orange. Intense. Sweet. Strawberry milk. Let's look at some yellows. We have golden moment. aromatic mustard, banana cocktail, liquid honey, sunbeam. I'm sorry, the names of these are just the sea algae, delicate ambrosia, refreshing mint, olive oil. That would make sense. Forest moss. But boho green, no mole emerald, and ripe asparagus. Crunchy pistachio. Forest moss. Remember, these are a little bit darker when they get on. Wait, pine tree. I don't want to do. Definitely, I want to go. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try. Small thing. That looks like, wait, less dark. Honestly, this milk. Don't hate it. Oh my god, melon pulp. Pulling in a watch. Look at that. A very nice, like, warm orange. Go melon pulp. I was not with a name like that. Not. However, this is a nice, a burnty orange vibe. We're gonna do back there, but I can do other splashes here and Hey Hound, it's gonna be a fen for you. What if? Question. $. This is my dinner. My easy dinners are like. You know what? I like this. Okay. So then what we can do is we can do this as like a wallpaper feature wall and a little bit of wood paneling to tie it together. So yeah, accent wall and then some kind of like, you know, wood paneling to tie together. But I like this orange. Very warm. I like the corner, you know, in the big wall. It actually works out very well. I just barely didn't friggin'. Yeah, that's okay. It's already looking better, and I really placing tile. Baby on the way. I already clicked this one, so I feel like I am obligated to do it. Like it's already been read. Topic: additional walls. Good afternoon. I need some alterations made to my 2-room house. My daughter is now 3, and we feel it is time that she has her own room. Please divide the bedroom into 2 rooms and make sure that the new rooms both have doors that connect to the corridor. Could you please also put in a new bed and remove and sell the crib? Yours faithfully, Thomas. And I know we just helped Johnson with this. Room divides. I need to... something. Insane. Where the electric... Okay, so it's upper. Didn't want to have to yank out their entire, you know, setup, okay? I feel bad when I... Okay, or you won't let me. The mold. It's just making me do the one at a time. Fine. Make me take... Step one, I... Another one. There. Just so I can... Fresh one. I love how despite being burnt out, the wires themselves have absolute to them. You would think that an electrical, you know, nightmare needed the whole internals of the socket would have some sort of scorching. Nope. Now, if you excuse me. Bam! Johnny! Now you're stripping. There. Well, right now I'm smashing them. If only the walls actually just disappear. Life. There's like little tiny sections that hold. So annoying. There we go. Alright. Done. Build the walls. The red line is where we... Since they are not painted, I try to be polite and kind of make like a pattern. And do like 2 or 3 on one side and 2 or 3 on the other until I get the ability. I don't know about you, but like, it does not. Exposed brick unintentionally is not. Oops. My game. Yeah, man. Walls are... Come on, I don't want to put it in the wrong spot. Why are you looking at the floor? So I don't put it in the wrong spot. Okay. The built walls. Sorry, it just... We can, the next one I work faster. So... Come on. Get in there. Where are we? Okay. Part of the hand. Come on, game. Remove this whole shebang temporarily. Because we gotta put a cot in here, or like an actual like kid's bed, so I want the space for them. One bed. All right, they said it was a girl. One, I'm going with cedar just because I enjoy light wood, and then that first one made my eyes hurt a little bit. Just saying. It's too late. You know what? We'll just go classic. Straight. There we go. There we go. Table back, because I don't want to leave it in like the middle of the room. Again, not a jerk. There we go. They paid me over 4,200. They paid me 4,200 for that? Okay. They paid me 4,200. Okay. I just have a feeling with everything. Ah, friggin' moles. There you go. I don't know why they decided to. I'm gonna miss, like, super. My friend. Come on. Pick it up. Friggin'. You need to remove the bushes. Topic, you need to remove the bushes. Hey there, I have a bit of a problem. I tried to deal with weeds in my garden and got some kind of herbicide to get rid of them. Luckily, just to test it out, I used it on a couple of them and quickly realized that it is extremely effective. It destroyed the weeds, as well as my bushes. I'm really glad I didn't spray it all over my yard, but unfortunately, I did get it right in front of the entrance. Now the plants in that area are dried up and look pathetic. Please, wipe them out and fill out that spot with some fresh grass. Oh, and if you could mow my lawn as well, that'd be fantastic. Best regards. I mean, if you're paying me for to mow, I'm fine. Translation. When you buy and sell each one, you unlock the ability to buy them. Yep. You can just redo the same house. Oh, honey, what did you do to these bushes? Look at this. All right, first step. Get rid of the bushes. Second step. We officially have a brush cutter now. Is it the best? No. Gonna work? Probably. Herbicide was called napalm, right? So if we look up at the mini map, you can see the darker green versus lighter green. It's so dumb. But that's how you tell if an area has, or like, or weed whacked or anything. If you, there's a reason I wait till I get the mower to the, because this takes forever with a weed whacker. My game. But like, yep. If it's lake, it's been mowed. If it's not lake, then it hasn't. It does make it a little bit easier for the mower. So you can kind of like, oh, this is the edge that I'm in, or this is the section I didn't quite get. But otherwise, very. Nice pool. Decent yard. You know? I'll give it. Decent yard. He's paying me to weed whack most of the yard. I don't, weed whacking and do. You know what? Stay on the path I set you. Come on. No. Not too wide. Done. Done! Almost done the weed whacking. The entire. The lawn is much. Alright, now to lay some topsoil. Depending on the size, roll. There we go. Almost. Your turn. Roll. Little edge. Definitely. It always looks bad if I don't. To me, it. And I know I don't have to. It's just. All right. There we. Red grass in the whole area. Do it again. Because part of it got smooshed, like that's. Pay me $1,000. Fix his. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with. Okay. Imagine doing that, making like $1,000 and I have 2 bathrooms for the minimum. And you are definitely not going to be buying that. No, you're not. Unusually tired. Yes, this is the one. Xavier Wolski. Okay, right here. Hello. topic of small lawn and a pool. So, I haven't been home in a while, and well, it's gotten a bit of a grip. I haven't got time for mowing, especially because my plot is quite large, so I'll gladly hand the work over. However, I'd like to have a decent swimming pool in the garden. Please place it near the terrace. Regards, Xavier Wolski. This one gets you the lawnmower. Okay? But you gotta actually pick it up. If you don't pick it up, it won't appear in your inventory and you won't gain access to it, and you have to redo this. I learned that hard way. But yeah, because I didn't click this. Which, press E, tool available. So you can now use the lawnmower. Come on. Stupid. Okay, nice, easy. You can crank it up if you really want to, but honestly, to have it at the like high point, I have it at mid. Enough for me. Nice, even speed. I get the edges, and I treat it like a puzzle. I get the edges first, get them out of the way, and then I just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You know, once I've gotten all the edges done, like all the edges done, it's just a simple back and forth. Like mowing specific sections. Like here, build that. Great, but also annoying because I have this whole little front. There we go. And you get like. Someone who used to abhor. I enjoy mowing a lot, but I do, as someone who now have a yard and have to mow a lawn. Side on. I've mowed my mom, and it reminded me of why I don't. But also the satisfaction of getting it. Next week. Not gonna share any of the glory, just gonna do it all yourself. Yeah. How did I know? But yeah. The lawn, check. Yep. Pool and wooden sun lamp. So I try to kind of keep it like in the midpoint for the pool. And I go with a nice kind of like simple look. So I kind of keep it like pressed a little back, not all the way back, but like, because I want space for the sun loungers, but I need this to kind of be a little bit, I need it to at least be within the fair. This is totally how you install pools in real life. You dig a hole, it's just a little shallow hole like this, and you put it in and it's perfect. And then you fill it with water. This is how you install pools, people. There's totally nothing else to it. That pool's gonna be perfect. It's not standing water at all. Oh no, you know what? We're gonna match the chairs back. Those are dark chairs, I know. There we go. And voila. And that was 7,000 to install the pool, the very, very fly trap pool, mow the lawn, and get a couple sun. in the backyard. Sounds about. Now I can melt. Love for the screensaver that they put on. Get this mo. Surprising. Odd. Slightly enjoying mowing lawn. Not harder. Ooh, actually, that's an idea. If we see, if I can take that ground beef and the ground turkey, how about I make chili with some of the potatoes that we have? We've got chili powder, we've got the beans that can go in it because they can be black beans. We've got some, you know, various veg that can go in if we want. We've got a little bit of sour cream, and we'll be getting more in a few days. I can toss the chili biscuits on top and do drop biscuits and the chili. Thought. It would also provide quite a bit of leftovers, so that way we wouldn't have to think about food for a day. And I could make it in the slow cooker with easy cleanup. We can use the liner. No, I'm just, like, look, mowing lawns in real life gives me random ideas as well. So no, I was sitting here, I was originally sitting here thinking about ultra-modern Simsville. But then my brain was like, we have 2 pounds of defrosting meat. What are we going, you know, ground meat, what are we gonna do with it? Well, I was talking about making chili the other week because I want to use the biscuits before they expire. So... And then my brain went, huh, we've already got the defrosting meat. Why don't I just make chili with it? It does come full circle. There was a reason. Okay. Rude. Baby on the way. Hi there. I love the, like, little friggin' sim. My beautiful wife is finally pregnant, and now we're more busy than ever before, but very happy too. I have no idea what to get my hands dirty with. There are so many things that need to be doing before our precious princess arrives. We're 100% sure that it's a girl. We've gone ahead and bought a cute little house for the 3 of us. Unfortunately, it needs proper clean and preparation for our baby. I hope I can count on you to get the house in order. I'd also like to ask if you prepare the kids' room, buying the crib, changing station, possibly some toys. I put everything in your hands for this matter. You most definitely have to paint our princess's room a light rose color. Thank you so much, Matt Marlowe, soon to be dad. Do you think this dude is excited to be a dad? All right. So the way I do the ones where you have to do like a whole bunch of different things, I get the whole house clean. And then I work on other stuff, but you get the whole house clean. I don't know, you just made him sound like a valley girl. Sorry I'm not good at masculine voices because I don't have a deep, rough, annoying voice. I'm gonna clean a hallway. Scrub. Alright. Start left to right. This place definitely needed a scrub. Gotta love the fully furnished house. looks like mold. Maybe I'm just... Maybe that looks like mold. Literally the... If you hit E and then hold... Sometimes it'll actually pre-clean a whole line for you to line, depending. Kind of cute. Something exploded in this bathroom. Or kind of looks like mold. There we go. I don't know what I cleaned, but clean. Hi, Jade. We're cleaning bathrooms. Making bed. Like, I know they just bought this house, but like, I am apparently the one being paid a large sum of money to give it the very script. It's cleaning my actual house. Right? Like, dude, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea. If anything, do you wonder how easy it is to like, look at this. This is just me going like, do, instantly clean window. Don't need to finish it, don't need to wipe it down, but wait. Like in here, alright? Click once, all that trash is, all of it, just gone. Only that's how it worked. You know, just vaporize the trash. Clean the dirt. Yep. Windows, like I said, first step for me is always get everything kind of together. Alright. First up. Second off, multiple trash disposal. Third off, pink. Pastel rose. Per the request of the client. So here's how I paint. I fill the paintbrush, and I stand in a corner, and I just do as much as I can. From this corner. The less I have to move, the less I have to run around and like chase everything. As long as I can still reach that, we're good. You know? Top spots. Fill. If painting, because like if you notice, it paints the whole wall if I just stand there and focus on God. See? It's the whole wall. I don't gotta move. Like for the upper spots, that kind of makes sense because they're so small. But no tape required. No worrying about spillage on the floor. No drop cloths necessary. Just paint. You know? And like I said, from this one spot, I got all that done. To a new spot. Because I want to get the corner, because in the butt. Like if I could just do that one spot in the section. Here's a fun one. If I didn't need primer. And like there are certain paints you can get that have kind of almost like a so you don't need the primer and it'll just naturally completely, at least with one maybe two coats, it should cover. But like Normally, with most paints, you need a primer, and then you have to let the primer dry, and then you have to make sure that the primer doesn't need a double coat, and then you need to make sure that the paint goes on, and make sure that the paint doesn't... You know? It's a lot harder. People think. To paint, like, to paint space. People just think, oh, I get a drop cloth and a couple, you know, paintbrushes. No. There's a lot to it. You have to get all the tape on correctly. You have to get all the drop cloths put down, and you have to make sure that they're weighed down so that they don't go anywhere. It's a production. Like, painting an actual space can take a couple days because there's just so much to do total. People are just like, oh, I can just put paint on walls. And yes, you can, but also no, you can't. Excellent. Next up, buy object. Baby cot. Bookshelf. Cabinet with changing table. I'm gonna put it kind of in the here. That'll be nice. Keep some, you know, books in the corner. Pink. They said it was for a girl. They're super confident it's a girl. They really, really want girl stuff. I'm gonna put pink. I'm also gonna be smart and kind of put it like near the bookshelf. And the reason for that is because every parent I know has been like, I'm just gonna shove some wipes here just so that way I can grab one and not have to go underneath in the cabinets. Baby cot. Pink. For girl. Because, you know, I said pink. Dude said pink, 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 pink. Alright, poofs! I actually like doing these in a couple different colors. So, like, violet one, that one's kind of cute. And then for the second one, let's go with lily. That'll be nice. Look at that. That's a cozy little baby for, you know, the immediate future. Yeah, go ahead and pay me $8,400. Cheers. We're basically buying a few pieces of furniture and cleaning up. All I did. Okay. I really need to get tiling. I can't finish the bathroom until tiling. Tiling also allows you to do wood paneling, so that means that we could do the exterior of the house too. And the exterior house. I was like, can't until we get tiling. So. But here's where we are with it so far, and I'm okay with it. Like, the windows are super. And I'm definitely, once it gets retiled, gonna start working a little bit on the backyard. There's just the I gotta clean the exterior, but that'll be after. But currently, we all know I sleep on the floor. That's how it works. Necessary extra bathroom might be able to get it. I don't know if walls to knock down can. We do have some of the demos available now. Like, look at all the, you know, comfy floor. Look, we got all these emails to answer. So, if people want to see any of the demos, we could do the demos. Or we could do just kind of like get tiling, you know. These, I believe, one of these actually gets tiling. Right? One of them. No, if nobody picks, I'm just gonna do the necessary extra bathroom. That'll get me tiling. Good morning. I bought a big house in which a second bathroom is desperately needed. I realized this after only a week of living here, and I cannot stand it anymore. There's a room next to the kitchen that is perfect for a bathroom and probably even has the appropriate connections. Oh, you'll need to paint the walls. Oh, you also need to paint the walls in the bedrooms. Greetings, Eric Camel. Yep. You get to turn this into a bathroom. Kind of see the like little toilet thing on where the toilet is. Oh, I don't know if I think I have to. Oh, wait, this is a thing I do with all of them, at least until I finish getting gardening stuff, and because I like mowing the lawns. So everyone, as part of me fixing up their house, gets a complimentary lawn mow, in which I kind of mow everything. See? The part it's fading out is like decks and planters and stuff like that. Bushes. It allows you to run the mower through them. You cannot run the weed whacker through them, but you can the mower. So that's... Look at this thing go. In all directions. Some of them are the directions I want it to go. Good job. Back and forth and back and forth and back. Go around. Don't hit the thing, just go around. Nope, smash it. Don't think so. There's a Zender. But yeah, they've added a whole bunch of new freebies you can use for me. Yeah, you get to redo a whole game. I said hand. Object. Walls.
Yeah.
Don't smash the wrong right one. Smashed up some walls. Have fun with tiling! We finally get to tile. We're gonna do the floor. Near. Alright, next tiles. So we have to do a combination of the ceramic wall tiles in gray and the ceramic tiles. So the ceramic tiles match the floor. Oh, and then these guys are a little bit more stylish. I think I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of tiles, just kind of... I'm gonna do kind of different areas. Definitely doing this one. In the corner. See, doesn't that? Yeah, you can just do... It used to be that you had to lay individuals, and then they updated, and now you can just do big swatches. Let me tell you. Ugh, it was so annoying. Able to do, like, bigger sections, basically. Now, everything. Do a nice, big section. Come on. Oh, and it automatically does the upper section. It used to not do the upper section automatically. Hold up. And there we go. I do the tower. this. Didn't end up needing these types. Shower. I could buy it. Mounted. Sink will go here. And I'll put the toilet in between. So first off, mostly because I need to like frame the rest of the space around whatever shower we pick, because there's only so many showers that'll fit into that little intersection. So the seamed showers will probably be a little bit too, because they're actually a little bit wider. We could go with one of the basic kind of cornery showers. They're not hideous, they're actually kind of nice. Or we can go with one of the rain shower minimalist-y showers, but those don't really have... Go for a shower. It's a very simple, but I don't mind a very, very... I know it looks like the doors are going to be cutting, but they're not. So this is a basically like a rain shower on... So this is the actual shower. Yeah, no, it's... Look. Okay, it's gonna be 100% one of those showers that you can only open the door when that other door is closed, even though the door is kind of cut through, because I'm putting the toilet here and you can just... There's one toilet I always use, and it is because it is the most... It is the easiest. Nobody cares. It's just a nice, low, wide set toilet. It is very basic. It's white. Nobody can complain, but a basic white toilet. You got a nice rain shower. You got a very basic toilet. We'll go with a nice kind of, you know, sink and mirror combo. These are nice. The Osuna. The Osenas and the Haiti sinks, they're actually very nice. They're expensive though, so they're not good. But what they can get is something like the Yule wooden sink. So something like this, that's kind of cute. Maybe go with kind of a gray wood to match the gray tile a little bit. And see, now you'll even have a little bit of storage underneath too. That's not where you... Here I go, picking out like a really nice thing, and then it doesn't. It's in here. There we go. I know it was only over by one, but a brain didn't like it. Didn't do it. Okay. Assemble a sink. Apparently, if you actually look it up, there's plumbers who have confirmed this is kind of actually how you set up a sink. Like, for the most part. That's actually how you just connect the points together. That's it. Look at that. That's a nice mirror. Excellent. Good one. This is the bathroom finished. God damn. Let me... And then we gotta paint a couple rooms. So this is the first room that we have to paint in alluring lavender and bright lavender. So we're going smaller on the alluring lavender just because that is actually the brighter of the two. And then for the bright lavender, which is actually hilarious enough, the paler of the two. Also, I love just painting like one wall a particular color and having it be the accent wall. So I'm gonna probably put this back wall as the one bright wall versus what they did, which was just kind of a chunk in the middle. I don't, unless we want to do like a stripes room, I could do a stripes room. What do we think? Stripes? I'm gonna start painting, but if we want stripes, I have to know quick. Because I could do like a one wide stripe, you know? It is an option. Or I can do just the one, or I can stripes will look like. Oh. So there's actually a spot I do the stripes, but it's because they have 3 colors and I can kind of do a 1, 2, 3 more almost, it's gonna sound silly, but almost like a circus tent look. And it's because it's a kindergarten. So I'll do like the 3 colors in like a tricolor striping all throughout like a kindergarten. But that's why, like, with kids' rooms, I always kind of do the, should I, you know... Okay, you know what? Fair enough. We will do a nice, bright back wall here. And then the rest of it nice, kind of like... In the kindergarten, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me in the kindergarten. Also, if you've never played House Flippers is amazing, and House Flippers 2 is amazing, and I know this even though I don't own it because I got to play the demo, and now I want it. So, House Flippers is a fun game. If you like designing, if you like, you know, kind of, if you like adding your own flair to spaces, even if they're not yours, this is the game. I like how they did add the demos, you know, for like the HGTV and stuff like that, because they didn't have those before, and people were like, if we had a demo to some of your older packs, we might be more inclined to buy it, because we don't want to buy a pack and not enjoy it. So that's actually where they started making demos, and their sales of the DLCs have actually steadily gone up because especially with certain DLCs, have gone up because they have not, unlike I will admit, the House Flippers, like, they did one where it was like pop art, but it was like a $3 pack, and people are giving it mixed reviews because they're like, it's too bright and garish. And it's like, what do you think pop art is? Pop art is bright and garish and stripes and polka dots and loud bang, you know, bang, boom, pop, you know, signs. That's what pop art is. So you're giving it a negative review because you don't like pop art after you bought a thing that was full of pop art and expected it to what? Not be full of pop art? Sorry, mini rant. Right? Because, like, to me, why buy something if you're not actually going to use the main function? Yes. This is gonna be fun. Gotta, like, pull myself so I can get back area. Because I don't want a ladder. I don't want the ladder. No! The wall, not ceiling. No, I never ever want the ceiling. Promise. Yeah, you can paint the ceiling. Like, sometimes it makes sense. More often than not, it doesn't. Also, when it comes to, like, the pets side of things, I fully admit I have reloaded the game before because, like, they were like, you can keep the puppy if you want, and I feel so bad if I don't, but also, I don't want a Pomeranian, but I can live with, like, a, you know, German, or, like, a Rottie, or a Pit Bull, or any larger. Please no Pomeranian, no Chihuahua. Boston Terriers. I will take a Dalmatian. Also with the pets one, if you buy the train car, there's 2 different Dalmatians that you can earn. One has, and they look very different, but they're both, and I'm not giving away spoilers. I was realizing that if I describe the puppies, there's a joke with it, but you need to see it to get the joke. So I'm not. Ah. Boop, boop. Look at that. That's 1 room down. Sky blue. I'm just picking at this point. See if we can do it with one big tub of medium. I don't know if I have any, like... 3 more walls and I'll have a new paint. Okay. Do 3 walls. Hey, look at that. That's... You know what? I'm using 40% less paint. Like, flat out, less paint is the first to go for. Because it'll cost you so much more if you don't just... Also, this, super pretty color. This is a color I can get behind in this nice sky blue. I'm weird though, I think it's because I grew up in New England home. I'm a stickler for like baseboard and like the runner board along the top. Those in a house, like it makes it feel more cozy. There is one build in this game that I distinctly remember doing that honestly it gave off, so it's part of the luxury pack, it gave off 50 Shades of Grey, but it was not 50 Shades of Grey. Like, just because of like the way they did all, like they are so tongue-in-cheek with a bunch of stuff and it makes it so much fun. The tongue-in-cheekness of it is paint. Come on. We're definitely gonna get paint fast the next one. In the corner of the bed and there was more than I upper bits. Woo. Quick. I like those because they get paint. 79%. Soon be 100%. You're like and I'm calm. I wish I didn't have to move furniture. Space with any furniture still gets completely painted. Bathroom. Kitchen. Another bed. Sleepy blue. Okay. Different. 2 blue rooms. I think I remember this one. So the original notation that they did for this one was a bit sad, so people asked it because the dude, his wife had died, and he had just bought like a nice house for him. Basically is how he put it. So it was sad and happy games. So I'm like, that's real life. That's how real life works. You can't just ignore the sad bits for the happy bits. Sometimes that's why you need a new house remodel. That's why you might need a space redecorated, because someone died and you want it to look a little. It's fun. But no, how sad and how happy. A decent chunk of wall. What if I can get like 40%? Or 40. Highly doubt I could get spot. Definitely get. Very. Oh yeah, I got the room over half painted. Single spot just standing. Come on. You know, move in just a little bit. Get the. Town did the nice thing the other day. I've been looking. Like, and he found out. And he's like, how many do you want me to get? And I'm like, as many as you feel comfortable getting. And he forgot that they were 4 for $5 and thought they were like, and so we grabbed 5 packs. So he spent a little more than he thought he was going to. Now I have. Tell you this deep phenomenon. Gonna get the mix-ins while there's a. And they're cheap. They don't leave that chemical aftertaste in your mouth. They're cheap, especially for what you get. And they come in pineapple lemonade, pink lemonade, and regular lemonade. They do a raspberry. They do a fruit punch. They do lemon tea and a peach tea. All of them is $1.25 for 8 packs. So 8 bottles of water for $1.25. Gets me to drink water. That's the important part. Look at that! And we were finished this space for another $8,400. That is a cute color combo. Like, not my style, but definitely. I am looking forward to being. Give me some tiles. As a cram, I need a well-equipped kitchen so I can cook for my love. That's not gonna happen in this small of a house. So... Hey, Grant. Wallpaper. I need wallpaper and a couple other things. So... Let's first look at the wall panel. Get a little bit of wood. This again, we want just a touch of wood. And we're also gonna do the exterior. A little bit that as well. Exteriors after. This is just so I can get kind of nice vibe on. There we go. I love the light wood vapor French nut look because it looks really nice with this flooring. So we're gonna put that kind of a couple spots. I need wallpaper. Something bold, but like I don't want to say like subtle but bold, but like one of those you're gonna look at it and enjoy it and not feel like your eyes are gonna, you know, melt off. My goal is for non-melt. I kind of like the and I know, but it's because of this space, less that like I think it would fit really anywhere. Also, Gesundheit. Entertaining. There we go. Awesome. Super. Don't stand the wall. You know what? If I'm gonna have to purchase one, I'm gonna go with my original look idea, which I know seems annoying because I already just like all of that up, but please just let me have my. Because now we have this one nice big defining character wall, which I love. And the rest of it is this cozy town feel. So, and I'm gonna follow that kind of in a little bit too. Because now that we can lay tile, I can finish this room. Thank you. It's been waiting. Okay? So I'm gonna do a combination of brick for around the shower and sink area with a contrasting tile elsewhere. Something a little more flat, basically. Here. Plus the thought. Okay. Nope. Brick is. I thought it was like a brick and. You know what I don't like? Hideous porous bricks. Thank you. Thank you anyway. How about something like you're not better. Not what I look. That looks like the exterior of a stone. I do like the same thing I always do, but I feel like, well, you know what? Logic dictates. Introvert. Maybe it's like a half wall. I'd rather just the matching could work. I don't even mind. So weird. Thought I'd more. You know? Right. It'll be fine. Tiles and now gets actual like faster mounting, faster. Done. Less of the jobs. Bathroom fixture. Baths and showers. Oh. Wonder if I can fit theme. See, like, no, just soap. In a different house. Right. Plus, we still get our nice ring. Fits right in nicely along. Cute. And now we can put the toilet here because there's already a spot. +1. No, not the fairy toilet. Fatty. Give me that fatty. Simple, easy toilet. Sink. Mounted well over because we want to make sure, like, this already covered. I want to be able to open the shower. Or I could just, you know, pretend. We could just pretend. It'll be fine. You just can't open it all. Do we go for realistic, or, you know, you just can't open it all the way? Because realistic is like this level of thin. It's very thin. So you basically would have the ability to put like a toilet wand, maybe like a couple extra things of toilet paper, and the cleaning supplies, and that's about it underneath. There's not a... So it's that, or we just pretend there's more space and I get like the hot, you know, hot tea. Visana. You know, they do come in narrow versions. Like this one comes in a narrow version. That could work, I suppose. I could do the narrow version. I just don't. You don't have any countertop. You just gotta look. You know. Keep the. Honestly, I keep the for this kind of stuff. Yeah, see? I have to have it like all the way over, but 10 fit. Voila. And now I can kind of put a mirror right above this. Although the shower doesn't come all. I'm gonna have to go one or the other. I'll go with. I'm gonna go. I like the. Like, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it because we need we need lights and a mirror. So let's just get some ceiling lamps and deal with it. How about that? And then we'll at least have a bathroom. That's half. The issue is now we'll at least have a bathroom. Why can I not find some kind of ceiling lamp that isn't like ridiculous? Here we go. Like, I'm sorry, but I just want a ceiling lamp. I don't need something that's gonna, you know. I didn't get it. Sorry, these are, no, not that color, not that. Give me some nice, wide, flippy, modern light switch. And simple. There we go. You know? Yeah, now? Much better. Lit. We'll put a rug in here, you know? We'll get a rug in here, we'll get a mirror, it'll be nice. Bathroom check. You know, huge. Can I get something in between really, really small and should be on the floor? Please? This guy's nice, but it's so... See how long it is and like... It's... can I have something in between, like slightly, not like really, 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 really small. Yes. Need a thin. Mirrors are for in real life mirror. I've actually figured that out. You know what? We'll go for this kind of like simple. That's just enough mirror, you know? But like this is our bathroom so far. It works, you know? We need a little rug. Little rug. Nothing big. There's actually a couple bathroom rugs, I believe, but alright, I think if use bath. There they are. There's actual like bathroom. What size can I okay. I want one that's gonna cover like pretty much the whole space. This could work. But I'd have to sink, so no. You know what? You'll work, and I'm gonna do you in a kind of like simple. So this is the all-in-one. It covers your shower spot, it covers your toilet spot, it covers your sink, and because there's actually this little tiny gap here, I can put like a or something there and just kind of space it just a little. Large plants are the floor plants, so people know. Simple, not small. Medium? There we go. See? The little plant, you know, it's behind the door. But it adds just a little bit of color to that. But I still need a radiator in here. I need a radiator. I also need a vertical radiator in the other section. This one, the vertical radiator, I believe came with that, I want to say. So if you don't have that, I believe it is, you have access to it. But the vertical radiator, it takes up a lot less space. That out in the main room. That's not the one we're looking for. How? Because I'm gonna put that actually behind the door, right about here, and then put like a nice kind of poster, like pictures over here. So all I hear is behind me, and it's adorable. And I mean, you gotta think of mirror, like people just think of mirrors as things that they can go buy. Making mirrors is, even commercially, is not super like cheap. It's not expensive, but it's also like originally you basically had to heat molten glass to the point where it cracked and reflected. It was a pain in the... Yeah, see, like that looks nice. That is gonna heat your whole room. It's a nice simple radiator, and I can use it as a point divider for like where I, you know, cut, like do a couple little bits of counter here and a little bit of counter here, and just kind of like make this, you know, easy area, and then like this a bedroom. And I usually do that very like in a similar pattern, but there's a reason for it. It works out very well to kind of create a dynamic way you move through a space. You have to, the way you got to think about this, and this is the reason I apparently am really good at decorating certain things, is you have to think about how you would want the place to flow. How you would want the place, like where are you going to end up in this space? So if you're with friends, something like the very beginning makes sense. because you're looking at more spaces like I'm gonna have a table here, or I'm gonna have a little sitting area and my friends are gonna stay here. Or if you're if you say have certain spaces, I'm just gonna do prints in the bathroom because that'll actually be super. And the reason that went there, because I can. And now your eye is drawn upwards and it continues. We can put the other ones in here in various other places, which then will kind of give the not medium, small. It gives the illusion of more plant life, and especially after underneath one of the other plants, it actually. I wonder if I could do a medium for this if I did. Yes, but it looks tight, so just a nice kind of, and like if we bring this one up slightly, it kind of does the, you know, rise and fall. And that's the point of this sort of, you know, stuff, is you see this closed door, okay? But you walk in and you've got this well-decorated, lovely little 3/4 bathroom for a studio space. And that's why you want this space to feel bigger than it is. It's a small space. Get furniture, get things that give you the illusion, even if it's a single bed. Because you're not fitting a double. You're just not. Unless it's the Murphy bed, but like this is the Murphy bed in the game, and it works, but it takes up a lot of space and it doesn't fit in this. If it fit into this corner area, I would use it every single time, but it doesn't. And a double bed in this area, even a small one like this, it eats up so much space. So this is 100% a single person's house. Now, I love beds like this that have the storage underneath, because that added storage is going to save you huge later on. Now, since we have a lighter floor, you're looking at darker furniture with lighter, you know, like sheets and things like that. So maybe like a nice light green. That's monster. I mean, I could do lime. Like, honestly, don't hate it with the cross and the brown. You know what? I thought I was gonna hate it. But like, now you put this bed in that corner, okay? Same general thing, but now it runs right along this line. You've got a little space for some kind of like dresser or bedside table, but you have what amounts to a full-size bed with storage space underneath, so you can put more under it. For this sort of build, I typically go with a small wardrobe versus a bedside table, and kind of just leave it at a mid-height, like this kind of, you know, like this kind of, okay? So again, if we want the furniture to match the everything else in the house, but like, it's too, I think 50, they just have, so I'm probably gonna have to go with it. It just provides it, you know? Again, too wide. Oh, you're super. It's a very strange combination that you have to, like, cause like, I'm sorry. You know, that's too. I need something that's like short, but also like not super. I need a squat little bitch to just fit in that corner. Maybe one of the herb buds? Okay, so that could work, but that's also like super old. Thingies on the top. There's just, ugh. I'm picky because I want it to look really nice, but I also want. I didn't try the Boo-Haws, but I could try the Boo-Haws. What's the 7? I just want to see the size. Okay, you know what? Okay, it's the way we're going. Because, not for nothing, this is like a good height. And honestly, you can use this for like a little lamp, or, you know, just maybe a plant, your glasses if you had it, that sort of thing. You can also maybe put a lamp up here if you wanted instead, but you still have access to this drawer underneath. You have a nice clean line, pretty much. So like, again, if we think about this in the terms of linear, like the path one is going to take. If I'm going to bed, it's literally straight shot, more or less, until we put in more stuff. But it's basically a nice clean line past the bathroom. So we're gonna wait on more of that, and we're gonna do another one of these. Do we want to do one of the demos? HGTV luxury or garden? We also have Christmas stuff. We have just cleaning a garage. We have a fiesta we could do. We have what shouldn't have been a frat house, but unfortunately was. We have, while mom's away, I'm gonna cut down all her trees and plant, you know, friggin' Bacchus wine grapevines. We have, you know, my baby's finally playing outside. We can't do these guys because we need to do these guys. So if we want, we can just flat out do one of the DLC ones. There's farmhouse, well, pets. There's pets, there's farm, luxury, and how HGTV house flip for these guys. So if someone has a specific one they want me to look at, I can. Also, these are all the houses we buy and fix. The Hacker Loft is fun, as is the Alleyway of Lights, because they are very Neo-Tokyo. They were a free update, but they are very, very neon, and it's really fun. I'll do an easy one until people actually say things. If people say things, I'll do the garage real quick. Topic, garage. Hi, I bought a new car, but there's so much trash in my garage that I cannot fit it in. Can you please clean up my garage so I have somewhere to park? Best regards, Max. P.S. If you wash my car, I'll pay you extra. Yeah, I can wash it. And yes, I'm gonna mow the lawn. Told my entire family I was gonna disconnect, and then I get sent text from my mom about how they're at the hospital. I don't know why. And then how they were hoping to maybe come down after. When I told them to defrag, away from everyone. I don't mind. Deal. Especially because if my mom comes down, I get free weed. Yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore when a message comes, you know, in, and I glance down because, you know, I think it's some kind of like, oh, hey, someone, you know, bought a reward or something, and instead all I see is, hey, we're at the top, you know, we're at the medical center. That's all I see. I haven't actually read the text. I'm allowed to sigh, okay? I'm allowed to sigh at the whole situation. While I mow a virtual lawn. Easily, by the way. This, so much easier than mowing a real lawn in real life. Am I wrong? This is like perfect in comparison to mowing a real lawn. Just a quick, you know. You don't need to worry about the edges because it gets the edges for you if you know what you're doing, like. Something cathartic, but being able to go through and then go, you know, clean up a garage. I don't know why it's good. Maybe because I'm not, like, actually getting sweat doing it, and I'm getting to enjoy the best parts about, like, mowing a lawn without the annoying parts. I'm covered in, you know, sweat, grass, and, you know, I miss that one little spot over there, and it's gonna take me 20 to fix it and find it, you know? Maybe it's because the weeds are obvious once you mow them down. Stay. Also, when you mow a lawn in this game, I don't know if it's supposed to grow back, but it doesn't. So you can mow the lawn once and be good forever. Which is weirdly another thing. Woo! Stuff new. Oh wow, dude. Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said it was full of trash. And ick. Come on. This is more than a little ick. I love how you're paying art. Oh, I love, wait for it, multiple trash. Oh. All of it gone. Not just one or two pieces, just all that gone. Couple of clicks. Edges, make sure shelves are clean. Close these up because I think there's dirt behind. Better to check. Oh, a little bit of dirt back here. Alright. If it is not a bad tire, I am putting it on this rack shelf. Go straight from cleaning the car, you know. No F's given, just boy. Only cleaning. Boop. Quick, you know, scrub us. Got the car clean. One step. Look at that. Clean. Trash. Fix. Limbo. Twisted side. Go. On that even. We're gonna move some of the tools over so no hurt. And move and scoot this back a little bit. Kind of corner. You know, move stuff so nobody gets hurt. That's the first thing. Put them over. Don't know how they're standing, but they are. This nightmare is not all these tires are bad. So I'm gonna take the one. I'm gonna be going back in a little bit because you can only lift one tire at a time, and I want to put them all kind of on these shelves so that way we have all of the tires in but just like I'm gonna be lifting all these and kind of like putting them back up on the shelves and stuff like that, so more organized. I'm gonna take that shovel out. There's just a bunch. Okay, I'm organized, you know. One should always Clean and organized. That's the goal. Where are we? I don't care what shelf I put them on. As long as they're... It's just gonna... Back and forth, and then I'll come back and I'll... There we go. All the time. There's even a spare tile. Kinda nice. Walls, mold off, and ceiling, and ick. You know? Clean all the spaces. That started. Get the box done. Get these put away. It'll clean underneath the boxes even. Get all the ick off. Ceiling. It's clean. Nothing, you know, unclean. Boxes, garbage, empty. Organize this a little bit. Look nice, you know? Straighten a few things. Nothing, like, I'm not doing anything too... Straightening some spaces out, maybe, you know, cleaner a little more. That sort of... You know? Put the bigger containers along the bottom. Big old blue container. Bottom right here. Sweet. That ick. Some boxes that take care of. Almost missed this corner. Just missed the dirt in the corner. Missed the dirt in the corners. Because I'm like 99%. Window real quick, and honestly that lawn looks a whole lot better now. And all tasks completed. Simple and easy. I like the simple jobs. I'll do like one more job and then we'll call it. Night, Adams. Oh wait, no. I meant to tile the exterior of the house. We were gonna pick the paint. We were gonna pick the tile paint. I should do that real quick. Hope it drops me outside. It won't drop. There has to be a TV in the bedroom. If I had a small hanging TV, I'd probably put it on. I don't think I have a small. Yeah, I gotta replace the exterior of the house. Duh, that's what I can do real quick. All right. Do we have a color that we... So here are our neighbors' houses. We got a blue one over there. We got some beigey whites around. It's mostly just like beigey whites with the occasional like blue in the background. We could be that house that stands out really, you know, really hard with stuff like the red panels. Or we could be the house that blends in a little bit better and maybe go something like orange or green, you know? I don't feel like blue. I don't feel like white or gray or brown. I'm thinking maybe either one of the like light gray panels, and I like the vertical stripes versus horizontal stripes for this sort of thing. So, because you want the house to look a little bit bigger. So for light orange, we have this guy, which is the light, the true orange, and a dark light orange, which is kind of like a burnt orange. And then we have these for the light green. So we have light, we have standard, kind of like a sagey green, and then we have a darker, kind of more like matcha green. So, any thoughts from the individuals who may or may not be, you know, the various oranges, so like all of the matcha green. Hang on. The like darker matcha green. I mean, it is a pretty color. Like that's what it looks like in the sunshine. It is a very lovely. There's a reason I'm putting down so many. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. So if we do the house in the matcha green, it ends up this, which is actually kind of cute. So I'm here. It's got this nice. It's a lighter green. It's not like a super heavy green, which I like. There's a couple I'm gonna have to fudge, is the nice way to put it. I have this guy. And this one, if you go from the area, you can get it. Come on. I've done it before, and that's I'll get it, and there we it might, but I'd rather have to buy more than have any. Like, we'll probably need maybe one more. I literally have one left. One. I covered the entire house. Double checking. And then I'm gonna clean it real quick. But yeah, whole house, matcha green. Let's clean it up real quick. Get some of that ick off the windows and the siding and all of that. All the ick off. All on the top here. Roof edge, anything near the windows. Oh. But now that we have the green, I can cut the yard. So the question becomes, do we want to cut the yard like halfway down one side and full on the other? You know what? We can decide that next. Nope, I'm not screwing with that. I'm doing a nice, easy job. I'm actually gonna do one of the demos. I'm gonna do the demo garden DLC, which is cleaning up the garden. Hello, I need help cleaning up the garden. The crew that worked for me previously left a lot of equipment and messed up the terrace. I hope I can count on you and that you'll make my garden the most beautiful in the neighborhood. Good luck, the Fisher. This is the DLC demo for the garden pack. Really cute. If the dirt is too high to reach with a mop, you can buy a ladder, scaffold, store. You can. I am going to be doing this in very specific stages. Mostly because, yeah, I've unlocked the axe. So, mostly because this place is gonna require a combination. So we're gonna start by kind of mowing what we can. You know, getting rid of, because that's part of it is mowing the lawn. So we're gonna kind of just start with getting all the areas we can mowed. You know, kind of try to take some of the pressure off ourselves. Spoon! Yes, because spinning in a circle is exactly how you mow them. But we're gonna see some of those like piles that we're gonna pass through. Those are like debris piles. We'll be dealing with them afterwards. It's a lot easier if you can get one step done and then kind of go from there. So I'm mowing the lawn first to kind of get the whole area one, you know, level, one grass height, kind of get that one thing out. Pick whatever your one thing is. If you don't want to mow first, if you want to leave mowing till last, do it. No one's gonna stop you. No one's gonna be mad at you. I use it to mow the a week. You know, save me time, energy, effort. But they want a whole bunch of stuff done to this yard, which is fine. So we're gonna do what we can, make this yard super pretty. Especially because mowing this yard is a pain in the butt. So, like I said, I try to get the lawn done first, because it's such a pain, because there's just so much going on. So we have mowed the lawn. Now, it is time to remove debris and kind of just go around and clean. So, by the way, this is what I meant with debris piles. This is what they look like. They're a pain, you shovel them out, you get to a certain point and they'll just disappear, but until that point, you're basically just standing there shoveling what amounts to more or less just gravel and, you know, ick and rocks and all of that. Take that with a grain of salt. Get in there. These piles take over. There we go. Next, come around here. All this debris. That, again, this is the point where the multiple trash removal is a godsend, because otherwise I would have to remove each of these boards individually. That multiple trash removal has, like, saved my so much. That removed, like, 10 boards just there. You know? Clear this, and then we're gonna go with her. Finish cleaning up this space. So it looks like on this space they want a table, some chairs, maybe some plant, make it a little patio space. Okay. So we're gonna kind of like start with the vision of which direction we want to go with this patio space. I'm thinking table on the left here, just outside of the doors, to make like transference of food and stuff easy, because you can kind of come straight from like these. I don't know if those are doors or windows, but like you can kind of come like straight out from whichever one of those is a door, because one of those. I feel like one of them. Either way, we're gonna finish clearing out all this nonsense. I actually get to sell this. I don't, yeah. It's nice. Because it has trash on top of it. People don't. But like, full trash room. Now we're gonna have to cut down some trees. Alright. Cut down trees. Take your axe and just wildly swing against a tree. Because, you know, I have a friend who cuts down trees for a living, and he'd probably be appalled at how I'm going about this. Just wildly swinging and letting the tree fall where it wants, and having no care because it's not going to actually damage a house. Like, see? Disappear. It's gonna disappear in a second. Yep, see, it just sinks into. That's the other thing. They just sink into the floor. That tree just sank into the floor. Just sinks into the lawn. You know? Alright, so we're gonna start with this area. Let's get a nice table. Alright. Keep this light, kind of fresh colors. I like the teak. We're gonna do teak with black legs, and we're gonna put it like here. Give it a nice kind of like, yeah. That's about even. That's about even on the floor. Perfect. And we need some of those chairs. Similar, you know, we're doing the same chairs. We're gonna do a nice kind of, because they only need 4 chairs, so we're gonna do a nice See? Straight across from each other. Very comfy looking. There we go. Simple table. Now we've got this whole side for like the chairs and the table and some of the plant. So I'm gonna put the plant down first because it's a large plant, and then we can kind of map out from there because they want 2 of these. So I'm gonna put some kind of like in the corners so that way they fill in a little bit more space. Center that just a little bit, and same with this one, just center it a little bit more against the wall kind of thing. Okay. And now we can kind of work with them. So these are going to be different. So I'm just going to do a nice simple like cedar table, kind of just behind the plant. As for the chairs, with instead of the black, if we can do slightly, I go with a dark gray, and then we'll just kind of put a couple chairs about, you know, small little sitting area. That's nice. Last but not least, we need a set. Go with maybe a golden with a nice white. Put that right smack dab in the middle of the table. That is going to be centerpiece material because we have this guy as the last one. Because we need 2 of these, so we're going to put kind of like 1 here and then just 1 kind of on the other side. This. Look at that. And then last but not least, we have the porch up front. And the porch up front, I think, just needs some small. Yeah, this just needs a couple chairs. Nothing. So we're gonna go for just a nice, like, kind of... I'm gonna line it up with the window. Just so that way it's a nice kind of space. Coffee corner. Which fair, I like that, you know? And then a couple slightly tilted next to the window. Gives it that like little bit of scene, that little bit of illusion, and then this guy, simple. Ooh, maybe some red flowers in a cute pot. It's nice, it's small, it's perfect. It's 42. And great job, Flipper. Mud, weeds, moles, they don't scare you. Maybe it's time for your career to blossom. Give new tools a try. Plant flower beds and build rockeries. Style your garden and put it up for a contest. You'll find this and much more in the Garden DLC. New feature presented in this jobs are only available in the DLC. Nice little sitting area in the back. I like this shot of the sitting area. It's actually really cool. Then this one we get to see a little bit of the back and the front. And then this is another back shot. So it doesn't look like we took a ton from it, but that's fair. Oh no, here's a nice kind of like simple shot of the front. Yeah, I like that. Looks cleaner. Oh. All I hear is all I hear. Yeah, I mean. It would be nice to have pictures in the room. I've got pictures. I wonder if I do have a small. I'll check if I have a small TV. If I have a small TV. The bed, or put it like on the opposite side of the bed so that way you can like lay in. But I do love this wallpaper. I think it worked well for that space. It provides a beautiful kind of contrast almost to the warm like orangey of the west. And TVs. Yeah, we have the Rami hanging TV, but the small is still large. So, like, that's my issue. I need a really small... It's, like, just about. You know what? I'm gonna keep you. Look at that. Yes, these are the 3 channels you can get. We have luxurious, with incredible real estate in Moonrise Bay, now for sale. Windows. Easily switch them up with this simple trick. Pets DLC, rumors say the Flipper has adopted a dog? The tenants, rent prices are going up. What to expect? Workshop, bring new life to this old house with DIY. Second channel, we have the Frozen District original, The Filler. When management had called for a change, a young artist ventures on a journey of self-discovery to come up with an idea for a satisfactory TV screen mock. Yep. It's got 3 seasons. But we have like Breadification, The Mole, several house flippers. We cannot forget Warlocks. Yeah, you heard me. Or Hatama Matsuru, you know, popular, and then of course the Thanks. So I think that now there's an actual TV in there, so I'm here. Okay. And look, a TV remote that can just live there. I'm gonna put in lights. I think I want lights. Need table lamps and ceiling lamps. Table lamps, this is actually one of my favorite table lamps. It's the tripod table lamp. It doesn't take up too much space, but it's nice, it's simple, it has a cute glow, like it gives it this nice kind of soft glow to it. I could probably actually do it in the grassy color with a lighter leg. With a darker metal, because if I do that, kind of up here in the corner, and then one over here where it would be more or less the bedside was the nicest way to put it. The nicest way to put it beside, I suppose. But that's a couple that'll work out in our favor. We're gonna need some. Ceiling lights, I might just do the same ones that I did no, I want them to look a little bit, but a lot of these drop really low, so I need to. This one's kind of cute, the Lucerna chandelier. I could go with this. Lamp shades are a nice simple cream color, which is fine, but because we're really not gonna need more than one like big ceiling lamp depending on where we put it. So like if I put this pretty much, let's say square in the middle, if I center it with this wall and this wall for the most part, if I hit that switch, this whole room lights up, and that's perfect. So that's gonna be the lamp. We've got a couple table lamps. We have a TV, you know, and next time we can work on the garden, maybe do some more, you know, houses flip. I do like the matcha. It is very cute. Oh, I cleaned this. I cleaned you. There. Cleaned this. Oh wait. Rude. Cleaned you. I think there's a way to actually like update and change the roof on some of them. Not this one. Actually, this one. Some of them. Additional to that, if we open up some of the other stuff in the DLCs, we get when we actually get a secondary menu for more items, because we haven't even finished this one menu, but we will get a secondary menu. So there's a lot to come, but we have cleaned up this place. We have freshened it up a little bit. So far we have a bed and a bathroom, which is more than what we started with. So we're gonna leave it here. I'm gonna save, it'll be fun. And until next time, as always, thank you for joining us. I will be back tomorrow and we will be furnishing Gen 3's new apartment in the Norse Gods Generation Challenge. So tomorrow is Furnish Day. That's gonna be fun. Until then, I will be back at 1 p.m. tomorrow for that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Go out, enjoy the day if you can. I know I'm going to. But also please remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe on Twitch and YouTube if you can. Costs nothing to subscribe on YouTube, costs nothing to follow on Twitch. I appreciate everyone who follows me and who, you know, hits that like and share and subscribe buttons all over the place. And until then, till tomorrow, have a wonderful rest of your day. Check out House Flipper. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably play this one again. I'm definitely leaving this as, you know, our save together. So until then,